what the haters talking about.
Yeah. Order protection.
What's up, family? Amy Fabrini and Eric Ziegler had their first child, Christopher, taken away from their home about 4 years ago, shortly after he was born. Why? Because a friend accused Eric of not picking up on the baby's cues. Most recently, social services took away their son, their newborn son, Hunter, for similar reasons, citing the couple's low IQ. Y'all check out the video. Leave your comments and I'll come back with mine.
That's good.
It feels like we have to go through so many loops to prove to them that we're capable of taking care of our kids, and there's still always one more thing.
4, 5, 6, 7. It was under 7.
We've taken 2 parenting classes, we've taken a nutrition class, we've taken psych evaluations. Bubbles.
Here.
Because we love our kids and we feel that what's best for them is that they need to be home with their parents who love them.
Psychological evaluations by the couple tested Amy at 72, placing her in the extremely low borderline range of intelligence. Eric fared even worse. He came in at a 66, placing him in the mild range of intellectual disability. What the hell are we in, y'all? Is this Nazi Germany? This is nothing but government bullying. They're being bullied. They're being bullied by people who think that they're better. This is just another form of eugenics whereby the government tries to control breeding to increase the occurrence of desirable heritable characteristics. That's all it is. These people are sick. They need help. You know, I really do hope that this couple wins this battle. Fight, fight, fight. Don't give up. Fight these suckers. They bullies. I don't see why or how a couple parents who abuse their children by neglect, by verbal insults, by even sometimes being physically abusive, doing drugs, how they get to keep their kids. And this couple, who's clearly a loving couple, they don't get to keep their kids. Hey man, the way the world is that everybody is not going to be equally intelligent. There's going to be all levels of intelligence. This couple is doing more to keep their family intact than most families who so say have a higher IQ is. I mean, even myself, hell, I ain't never took no parenting classes, but they did. They took it to the next level. They wanted to prove how much they wanted their children. They wanted to prove to the state how fit they are to be parents. So they took parenting classes. How many of us can really say that? This couple deserved to have their children. This is wrong what they're doing to these people, and I hope like hell that they sue the hell out of the state. Sue everybody involved. Sue the social workers who came over there and took the kids away, and the cops who was with them. Sue them, man. Sue all their asses. And I hope you break the bank with it, because this is wrong, man. If these people can do that to them, imagine they could do the same thing to others. They could do that to you or I. They can just decide at any point. If they can decide the IQ level that a person has to be in order to have a child, at some point, hell, they can decide what ethnicity a person has to be to have a child. Hell, they can decide, how much you weigh. If you overweight, you can't have a child. If you taller than 6 feet or you shorter than 5 feet, you can't have a child. They can listen to what I'm saying, y'all. This could happen. They can decide if you are of a particular religion, you can't have children. If this could happen to them, I'm telling you, it could happen to the next person. It could happen to you or I. I know this sounds strange, but think about this. Did you ever think the day would come when these people would start taking somebody's children away based on their IQ? Because they feel like the IQ is too low. Of course, they have low IQs. So there's going to be limitations. But love is not one of their limitations. And y'all know, like I know, the lack of love is the reason we have all this chaos. We have all of these people out here in these hate groups that's causing all this chaos. In America, we have terrorists around the world, not just in America, not just homegrown terrorists in America. And I'm not talking about homegrown terrorists in America that go abroad and or kill and blow up things in the interest of foreign governments. I'm talking about the homegrown terrorists that's right here in America that kill Americans because they don't like Americans' religions, or they don't like the ethnicity of an American, or they don't like an American's ideology or whatever, or they just don't like people. They just kill people because they don't like people. They got terrorists right here in America who do that right here in America. So, but they got children. They can have children. They're not under investigation for having children. They're under investigation for being a threat to the government. Our priorities in this country are way backwards. Let me tell you something. The persons whose IQ is suffering the most are those social workers who went and removed them. Whatever fool who came up with that law in the first place, that's who got an IQ problem. Their IQ problem is worse. They have human deficiency. Talk about massive government overreach. What they're basically saying here is that you can be an intelligent, horrible parent and you get to keep your kids. But if you're not that intelligent and you're a loving parent, we're going to take your kids away from you. You tell me who the intelligent one is here. The parent who leaves their children in hot cars? Or what about the parent who leaves it up to their small children to decide what their sexuality is? Or what about the parent who dresses their boy as a girl and their girl as a boy? These parents should not have had their children taken away from them. The kids don't need to be in a foster home. They should be in the home with their loving parents. Going to a foster home don't guarantee a good home life. There are many abusive foster parents out there. Not to take anything away from the good ones. These parents need a caregiver to come into the house a few hours a day, check on the kids, make sure everything's straight, and maybe enroll in some parenting classes where they're having their intelligence evaluated so that they can grow intellectually. That's what they need. I wish these parents nothing but the best. I hope they get their kids back. In fact, I'm praying that they get their kids back. You know what's really, really sad about all of this? These parents got their kids taken away from them because of their low IQ. But Donald Trump gets to keep his. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Order of protection.